In the center of the vast universe, a remarkably bright star was born. It was a star that is born only once in 1,000 years, the Millennium Star. According to legend, whoever possessed the mystical star is destined to become the superstar of the universe. However, since the Millennium Star was but a newborn, it fell from the starry sky. Anyway, what's going on, guys? This is a big playthrough, one of my all-time favorite games on the all my favorites. One of my not only my favorite game in this particular franchise, but one of my favorite games of all time. I have wanted to get to this particular game since day one on this channel, which even when I retired this channel briefly, I thought like I didn't get to this game, but boy doozy, if you thought the last two playthroughs were small playthroughs, but boy, this is gonna be a massive one because well, Mario's gonna hold up a rectangle. This is Mario Party at first. But let's just say Mario Party. This is the first Mario Party game that really has any kind of story. Basically, there's the Millennium Star, and trust me, I normally don't see this with playthroughs of this particular game, but I'll get to more what I'm trying to say later. But anyway, this is one of the two hosts of Mario Party 3. It's Tumble. He's a dice block that has a body, which is nice, and there's the Millennium Star. Greetings, I'm the Millennium Star. You must pass my test proof you have worthy of possessing me. Follow me. And he's gonna put 3 stars out, like that. And welcome to Mario Party 3. By far my favorite entry in the Mario Party series. It's also the first Mario Party I've ever actually owned, where this game came out in 2001. I would have been 2 or 3 years old when I first played this game. If you do the math, that means I'm 27 now, so anyway, my age aside from the point. Now, this playthrough is going to be a special one, because unlike most playthroughs of this game I see, we're going to cover literally everything in this particular game. And this might be the longest playthrough I do on the channel, maybe surpassing the Earthbound one, but maybe surpassing Mario Golf Advanced Tour, which is by far the longest one I've done. But anyway, there's a file system. This is a new staple in the Mario Party series. Now, there is also a story mode as well as a party mode. Now, the story mode is basically how you unlock stuff in this game. We will be covering story mode, but at the very, very end of this playthrough. Once we get everything in party mode done, we will be tackling story mode, let's just say. But, now let's get to party mode. Now, as you can see up top, now, that Mount, Rushmore kind of thing, these are basically all the characters you've beaten story mode with. That's kind of why I've had the playthrough set up this way. I literally beat story mode with 5 out of 6 characters, and as you can see, with one of them, I actually beat story mode on hard to unlock one of the things, so I've got pretty much most of the things unlocked on this file, so, now there's minigame room, which we'll be doing later. There's Battle Royale map, which we'll start off with. There's the dual maps, and, we'll just start with the Battle Royales to get it out of the way, but we will be doing literally everything in this game. Mario Party 3 is an enormous game also. Also, I love this music. I want to say, when you hear this music, how can you not like this game? Actually, to be fair, this is a more commonly viewed game as good in hindsight. This game used to be, believe it or not, used to be viewed as the black sheep of the 64 Mario parties. But anyway, so there's basically our main 6 for Mario Parties 1 and 2 that return. However, you got 2 newcomers in this game. You got Daisy and Waluigi, which they were not playable in the first 2 games. Now, the first playthrough, when we were doing the first games, most of the time around I was using Mario, but I'm actually going to alternate out. Some boards I will choose Mario, but because he's a newcomer, some boards I will also give Waluigi a spin. So, now, we chose the newcomers, so let's obviously pick our pal Yoshi. We have to do that at least. Let's go with Wario, and let's go with Peach. Now, Now, super hard difficulty you have to unlock by beating story mode on the hard difficulty. Maybe I'll play around with them on super hard, like, as a bonus, but for most of this playthrough, I'm just going to keep them on hard. Plus, hard computers can already be pretty brutal in this game also, so there's no handicaps, just star moons and stars. Now, there are a total of 6 or 7 maps in Mario Party 3, so there's Chilly Waters, there's Deep Blue Sea, there's Spiny Desert, there's Woody Woods, there's Creepy Cavern, and there's Waluigi Island, which is the unlockable map. So we're just going to go through all of these. We're going to first start off with Chilly Waters, and we're going to play it. Now, I should also point out that this is the first Mario Party where we can play up a custom amount of turns, not with like a set amount. However, we're just going to keep it at 20, because I've done 25 turn rounds. They can go on for a while, let's just say, but we're going to give the bonus stars. But anyway, so let's do this. Do some Mario Party 3. Anyway, so this is Chilly Waters. Now, we descend on the star. I should also point out that this game has actually also been re-released on the Switch Online, which, boy, is it fun to be able to play this game online. But, anyway, so, actually, I'm going third with a 5, but, now, it's actually been a while since I've done a Mario Party playthrough on this channel, so, because we have to get to all of them eventually, so, I mean, we're definitely, as long as we can get this game under the belt, that's what matters. But I'll explain how this board rule works when it gets to my turn. But, I should also point out the settings. Now, this is also, I'm going to show the minigame explanations, and I'm going to put the movement speed to fast. That's one thing I really like about this game, is that you can set it to, like, the boards go by really quickly. We're going to save after every turn, because I've got the 64 cart. I'm playing off the 64 cart, so this cart could crash. And we're hiding computer minigames. This is a new feature, but say a computer lands on an item space, you can skip their respective minigames, so, you know, I might get that out of my system. Now, the bank has retained from Mario Party 2, and it works the same way as Mario Party 2, where if you land on it, you get all the coins that are in the bank. And Wario is going to get the bank. Jesus Christ, the first turn. But, yeah, I decided not to play this on the Switch Online. I decided to play this on my 64 card, because it's the way I always played it growing up. Now, I should point out how this board works. Now, these are the battle spaces where basically Goomba can set amount of coins. It's basically like Mario Party 2. These are the item spaces. These are the battle spaces. These retain from the earlier games, the chance time also. However, these spaces right here are the game guy spaces, where if you have to bet all your coins. And on top of that, if you win the minigame, you can multiply them. If you lose the minigame, you lose everything. I should also point out that when this game came out in the Switch Online, this actually got re-rated to a T rating, because obviously there's little gambling in these minigames, which I can honestly kind of see that, because keep in mind this is a 25-year-old game now. But now these are the board events. Now, if you land on the happy spaces, the snowball can either send you this way or in this direction. And I should also point out that these blue circles over here, like that kind of signals where the star space is, and I'm not 100% sure if they've done this since. I think they've done it in one of the newer ones. I think they've done it in Superstars, but other than that, no. But, and I don't get the bank, unfortunately. Yeah, that's basically how Mario Party 3's mechanics work. Or actually, it's either going to be 1v3 or 2v2. Oh, we're starting on the 2v2. Oh, but I'm not very good at this minute. I'm not good at with hard. Now, this minigame is actually an example of how hard can be pretty brutal. Press A and B with good time pump your rocket. The team whose rocket flies higher wins. Now, I don't think, no matter how much I try, I cannot win this with hard computers. Because they're just brutal at this. This is one of those minigames where, like, the hard computers are just flat out brutal at this. Like, I'm trying to pump this with it flashes. Now look at that record, by the way, 404 yards. I didn't set that, the game did, so yeah, I think I'm gonna be I know I'm gonna be the one that goes first, but like, I don't even know what I'm doing wrong. Like, I got 326 yards, but they did better. Like, hard computers are unfortunately really brutal in this game. So yeah, we lost the first minigame. But don't worry, because we still got 19 more turns left. And like I said, Mario Party... Those that have watched my other Mario Party playthroughs knows this game isn't over till it's over. Now, I should also point out, once we get to the item shop... Oh, she gets a magic lamp. I'm going to give a fair warning about this game. This game hands out magic lamps like candy. Like, it's very easy to obtain them in this game, whether it's an item shop or even going to... Oh, I thought he was going to buy a magic lamp also, but... Yeah, some of the items in Mario Party 3 are pretty broken, let's just say. Alright, Actually, what do I get if I go, left towards the star? What do I get? I get to play I get to play an item game. I'm gonna show this off. Now, if you get the item stage, you can either get a, item game like Swing and Swipe, or Toad or Bowser will question you. And, actually gonna take that plunder chest. Now, I'm gonna show you once I get the plunder chest. Now, the plunder chest is actually a lot more broken in this game than it is in Mario Party 2. We just gotta get it really quick like that. No. There we go, like that. I thought for a second I was gonna fail this, but, now, you can choose whoever you steal from with the plunder chest. It's random, however, on what item you get. However, since Peach only has a magic lamp, we just straight up get her magic lamp right off the bat. So yeah, I think the reason why Mario Party 3 is highly praised now is because it's a broken mess. And even when I was a kid, I knew this game was a broken mess. Like, we're gonna pull off a lot of stunts in this playthrough, I'll tell you that much. Alright, this is Ace's High. This is the, flying minigame. Climb your plane with 2 types of missiles and shoot down your rivals. And, these the fire missiles. And basically, it's basically the same as in GoldenEye. Which is a game you're not going to see a playthrough of anytime soon, because I'll be honest with you, I've never made it past the second mission in GoldenEye. Like, for one thing, first-person shooters are not my cup of tea. And, like, it's same to a Perfect Dark. I never got far in that game either. But, alright, Yoshi. I probably should be going Peach first, because he has the magic lamp. No, alright, you can tell, okay, Yoshi's out. Alright, Peach. Oh, God damn it. Well, if the clock runs out, if you have the same amount of hearts, it ends on a draw, but if you have more hearts, it looks like the clock's gonna run out. Oh, we actually won that. But anyway, if the clock had ran out, we didn't get hit, we would have won that anyway. But if it's the same amount of hearts, it's a draw, so...